We are in the midst of what's known as the 100 deadly days of summer, the period that's during the summer months that's more dangerous than normal for drivers, especially younger drivers. Over the July 4th holidays, law enforcement is reminding folks on the road and on the water to not get behind the wheel if they have been drinking. Our Mary Green has more on one of the tools South Carolina law enforcement is using this weekend to enforce that.
The person that's to be tested is going to be brought into the back.
This is the Batmobile, BAT standing for breath alcohol testing. It's a mobile breathalyzer, allowing law enforcement to test suspected impaired drivers and boaters much more quickly than having to take them to a physical site like a detention center. The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources takes it all over, parked next to Lake Murray for the 4th of July and moving elsewhere across the state over the weekend.
People seeing it, knowing that it's here, that's a big deterrent for us.
Highway Patrol will also be out in full force over this holiday period. SCHP says all troopers are working, stationed every 10 miles along every interstate in South Carolina.
Last year, we looked back at July 4th and 8 lives were lost on our highways. And we think of a number and say 8, but that's 8 families and 8 communities that got the worst news of their life delivered on July 4th. We want to end this holiday period with 0 fatalities.
The same goal shared by Mothers Against Drunk Driving, to keep South Carolina's roads and waters safe this holiday period.
We want everyone to just think of summer for all the wonderful things that it is, and July 4th for all the wonderful celebration that it can be, and not turned into some terrible memory of a tragedy that occurred on those dates. You know, we just don't want people to ever have to go through those type of things, and keep July 4th as the special event that it should be.
And MAD also reminds South Carolinians the consequences have recently increased for people convicted of DUI. Under a new state law, anyone convicted of driving over the legal limit, including a first offense, will have to temporarily use an ignition interlock device to start their vehicles.